All right. The first thing is to learn Robert Plutchik's emotional star or wheel. All right. Now, most of us, when we think of emotions, what comes to mind? What are some of the top emotions? Let's see if we can get here. What's an emotional response you have? What? Crying? Crying. Oh, crying. Okay. All right. So is that because you're angry, you're hurt, you're tired, or what? You're angry. Okay. So you cry when you're angry. How about you, Hunter? Laughing. Laughing. Good. Emotion. Screaming? Yeah. Screaming? You're a screamer. You go, girl. So am I. All right. Yes. I say love. Love. Excellent. And what's emotion? Anger. Okay. 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 We got some anger going on here. How about you, Everett? Now I know you feel emotion once in a while. You feel what? I can't hear you. Angry. Oh, there are angry people in this room. And what about you? Anger and sad. Okay. Now, this is what I want you to notice. And this is a hyperlink in your thing. Now, it's sort of a commercial because they do consulting, but if you bypass all that and get to this part of the website that I give you, it's pretty cool. All right. So let's do this. I want you to notice right here, this little element here demonstrates that there is a spectrum of emotion. The more center you are, the more intense it is. It's the intensity, it's the strength, it's the kind of thing. On the outside, it's the same emotion, but not as intense, not as, all right? So, for instance, you all pretty much said anger, but I would challenge and you in trying to identify accurately what is you're feeling. You might just be annoyed, just a little annoyed, just bothers you, all right? Versus rage, which is like rage, on the, yes.
But what about when your annoyed becomes to the point where you are like me? I'm an emotional person. So I could be laughing with you right now, and then you could do something annoying me, and it's gonna go from laughing to I am on 10.
Yes.
Pissed off.
Yes.
So
that's
exactly. There's no balance.
Okay, well, but that's what we want you to learn to do, all right? And that is, it takes a lot of therapy, I will be honest, but what we're doing is we're opening up the possibility for you to understand that an emotionally intelligent person will be able to manage and control that 0 to 60, in a couple seconds, all right? It's not easy, and it takes practice, 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 practice. I know, all right? Yeah, okay. But what you see is that you recognize it. So don't lose sight of that, because when we get into this Goleman's model, you're going to see some interesting elements, okay? But you're right. So what we have here is, look at all of these different things. Laughter is along with, you feel some joy, ecstasy, let's see, and there's just all kinds of them. So what you can do is you can click on one. So let's take a look at pensiveness, okay? When you click on it, it goes in and it gives you information about it, all right? So you can click on it, and it says similar words, blue, unhappy, maybe some of your typical physical sensations. What is it telling you? That maybe love is distant, you're feeling away from it. and what did you do with this? Okay, so let's change the intensity and now go to sadness. Okay, some more synonyms. You start to feel really heavy. I felt this way this morning. This morning I had a COVID sadness. And I felt so heavy. Um, and I feel like I'm so disconnected from my grandkids that love is going away. And how can it help? All right. This is where you take a negative and you turn it into a positive. How can it help you? Well, it can help you by letting you know that you need to focus on what's important. And remember, I have to remember my grandkids are important. Okay, so there's all of these, and it's really pretty fun for you to play with. And it also looks at the opposites, okay? Because if we go into the next level, could be grief. Today I was feeling like, my other life before COVID is dead. Grief. And I'm kind of mourning how fun it was when I could really be engaged in talking to students. I mean, if this was a real class, I'd be over there, I'd be in your space, I'd be, connecting with you, we'd be doing small group work, but, it's hard. Okay, so this is for you, and this is the emotional wheel. So when we do our activity, I'll have this up here for you to refer to try and figure out, are you angry or are you just annoyed? Or are you really enraged? Maybe you're not. Maybe you really are just angry. And so you have to find that fine line. If you think about road rage, right? Yeah. Okay. Road rage is where you are about to either take somebody's life or ruin your own. Right? Sorry. I get tickles. And if you're in, I'm from LA, so in LA, it's not unusual that there is road rage that ends in somebody being killed. Okay? I mean, where they will just follow a person and do whatever they have to do. Bam. Okay? So maybe you're not at that point where you're ready to kill. Or maybe you are. Maybe you are. All right. So now what I want to do is go in here. Let's get back into here.